Greetings. My name is Crystal Davis Wells, and I'm here to tell you some things about me. And the question is, what would I like for you to know about me? And I thought about this earlier, and I wrote some things down, and I actually went back to some things that I had already written some years ago, because I am a writer, a singer, and a songwriter. And I play piano and a host of things. I'm into public relations. I'm known as an evangelist, a missionary, an outreach coordinator. I founded my own organization. I started a record label in the 90s. I've hosted television and radio shows. I have directed choirs and recorded and produced choirs. So that's all good. I appreciate that. That's my resume, if you will, or my bio. But one thing I wrote down I would like for people to know about me is that I am an overcomer. An overcomer. I have overcome many obstacles. As I said, like shackles on my mind, chained to fears of times served or spent in dry and empty places. And then there are times when those things that I partook of in those dry and empty places, they get, played out in my face sometimes on a daily basis, because not only have I been a victim of some of these things that have presented themselves as obstacles, so many other women and men have experienced many things in their life, deep, dark things that people don't even want to talk about. So then when you think of God, I have to say God truly is a good God who created evil for his own purpose. You remember in the Garden of Eden, it talked about the tree of good and evil. Which one are you? Are you one of his good creations, or would you say you're an evil creation? My Bible tells me that we are one and same. We are one and the same. So how do we deal with that? The Bible talks about when I would do good, evil is always present. So how do we deal with that again? And being that there is a time and a season for all things, I'm sure you can account for some times that you purely acted evil. And then I'm sure you can account for the times that you've been good. Which I know for myself, I strive to be good, because of the fact I know that good things happen to those who act good. That may sound simple or like, yeah, right. But in reality, the reaping and the sowing law, you reap what you sow. So when you sow good seeds, you expect a good crop of something to come up. And you should know what season you are in and what time it is. I went to the song that Stevie Wonder wrote, and it says, love is in need of love today. Send yours in right away. Don't delay. Because hate, product of evil, is going around breaking many hearts. So, the song, you probably don't know just the words, but the force of evil plans to make you its possession. And it will, if we let it, destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measure If love and peace you treasure, then you hear me when I say, oh, that love's in need of love today. You know, I think it's all a part of our character and our makeup, you know. So we have to, the word comes to me, to fight the good fight of faith. You know, I know we quote scriptures, but in reality that really means and makes sense. It means a great deal of sense, because faith, as we have been taught, is just the belief in something, and a strong belief. We do have to strive and fight faithfully, consistently, with the knowing in your heart that good is going to come forth out of the things that you're doing, the good deeds that you do. And the word also tells us to, whatever you do in word or in deed, do it as unto the Lord God Most High, who He is a good God. You know, we say that God is a good God. Yes, He is. And then some people say, well, I don't know Him at all. I don't know Him to be good or evil, because I've never really met God. I've never experienced God. Well, the thing to do is to begin to seek Him, you know, while you have a chance to seek Him. So start asking questions. Start asking people that you may know that portray a life of knowing God, and say, well, what is it like knowing God? How do you get to know God? You know, it's knowing yourself, you know, because God is a spirit, and God does dwell in each of us. But you have to know that, and you have to take time to seek the God that is in you, because God is in you. I am going to leave that at that, and, you know, invite you to partake of some of the programs and projects that we offer. And you know that me being the founder and executive director of an organization called Family Love, a purposeful and meaningful organization that brings with it many concepts and components that we actually face on a day-to-day basis, but we don't always embrace it. And that's showing love to one another. Make it up in your mind, make it up in your heart to show love within your family structure and with your friends and your co-workers and your schoolmates, even the people you see on the streets. So I'm saying to you, begin to speak to people. Speak to your neighbors when you see them. Throw a hand up. Hey, how you doing? You need anything? I ask the children that when I see them. You need anything? You okay? And they're not even my children. But because I am a mother, and I feel I'm a universal mother, I'm a mother wherever I am, from the heart to your heart. So as we always say, peace and blessings, love, light, and honor.